basically the earlier stream was a struggle stream. So I'm gonna just basically run off what I said in like less than 5-10 minutes. So the first thing I talked about in my Kaizen talk on this, Memorial Day weekend, it is gratitude. A lot of times we over think or actually underthink what we actually have right now, or undervalue what we have right now, and also we don't show a bit of gratitude for the things that we accomplish, what we have right now. And even a lot of times people even diminish what you accomplish and even what you have right now. And a lot of times people basically fall into that trap. And the brain also kind of does that to you, where the brain is a computer. It basically helps you accomplish something and achieve some type of level of success. And then it's like, basically on to the next. Okay, what do we need to do next, basically? And that's a lot of times what goes on, and then we become numb to the world, and then we become numb to what we've already accomplished, and also what we already have. It'll be something that you wanted. Like, just say for example, you wanted a Lamborghini truck, and then you get the Lamborghini truck, and it's like, well, after a while you take it for granted, and then you want something else, and you don't even really value it much, and you don't have the gratitude of how hard it takes to get a Lamborghini truck, or pay for a Lamborghini truck that's brand new in 2022. $200,000+ vehicle, right? Which is basically a single family home, brand new, custom built on wheels. So that is one of the things that I said earlier. And then another thing is looking back. Looking back is kind of traumatic for a lot of people. I am no exception to that. A lot of times we don't want to look back because life is chaotic. We done went through a lot of things. I'm a war veteran. I've been in a war. I don't want to look back in 2001. I don't want to be just sitting around thinking about that all the time, but I actually did. And then I do think about my military days, and my Navy days and stuff like that. I do look back at traumatic experiences as well as positive experiences, to kind of remind me of, a lot of times history repeats itself. Like for example, I mentioned in my other video that the prices of houses are not going to continue. All of these prices that we see now, gas prices, everything, is not going to continue. These are going to go down. They're always cycles. The market is cyclical. The economy is cyclical. So basically, that is something that you might want to do. Kind of look back a little bit. And it kind of goes along with gratitude. Okay. And third is what I was talking about is let's see what was I talking about early this morning. Emotions. Controlling your emotions is a skill set. A lot of times people are broke, they don't have any money. And what I mean that by not having any money, like for example, another thing I just want to mention, this is Kaizen Talk, because self-improvement talk. I just paid my house off yesterday. Okay, I'm flat broke. I don't have any money hardly whatsoever. How I'm going to get through this day is basically a budgeted plan of hope and execution. But my house is paid off. That's a different type of broke. Your house being paid off, you don't have any mortgage. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you done wasted all your money away, and then you still living at your, best friend's house, sleeping on the couch. Party too hard and bought too much retail stuff, wasted stuff, and you're broke and sleeping on the couch. That is what I'm talking about. If you're executing, let me get this straight. Let me remind you. If you don't feel bad, if you are executing goals, you are getting things done, you're paying things off, running a debt snowball, you get out of debt. That is very much just part of the process of dealing with the short game, dealing with things right now. That ain't necessarily, that's a different type of broke. That's a good broke, meaning that you put all of your money toward maximize efforts for you to be, basically in a better position. Like myself, I just have to pay taxes. I don't have to pay any mortgage, any rent. That is a bomb drop right there. I mean, basically, that is powerful right there. It's think about just all of that in a nutshell. That is a powerful thing. But when it comes to controlling your emotions, you have to control. I had to control all of the anguish and the angst over a 2-year period of dealing with life, dealing with all kind of depressing situations. People, also dying in my family and stuff like that, and everything when it comes to this COVID thing and everything. I had to deal with all of this and remain steadfast and continue taking care of everything I had to take care of. It required a certain level of emotions. What do I mean? Let's drill down into patience. Patience is an emotion. A lot of times people spend money too much, hyperspend, because they don't have control over their emotions. Okay? Controlling your emotions is key. And a lot of times you can see people driving too fast. A lot of young people I notice on the road driving too fast. And then also, when you go to try to go to the store and buy something, young people working behind the register, everything is in a hurry. That they don't have any patience. Well, those, my friend, are also called weaknesses as well. That's a weakness, okay? And another thing is anger, being so easily triggered and angered, okay? That is also a weakness. And emotion, it's an emotion. It's an emotional response. And also being envious towards someone that's doing better than you or have something that you want that you don't have. That is also an emotion. And those things jeopardize your future. Those things jeopardize your success. And definitely controlling your emotions is key. Another thing, a lot of times I hear men being unhappy. I can hear it in their voice, not really being happy to a certain extent. Let me tell you a secret about happiness. A lot of times we forget the little boy in us. I got on my Notre Dame shirt. I've never been to Notre Dame as far as the college or the university, but I remember the movies about Notre Dame, and I remember watching college football and watching all of the greats that played for Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just this shirt is a reminder of my childhood. Never forget, as far as being that child, all of the things that you wanted to do when you was a child, when you was a kid, you grow up and do it. Like, I remember I wanted to always be in martial arts. My mom said she couldn't afford it. Well, guess what? I did almost 3 years of jiu-jitsu because I could afford it. When I was like in my basically late 20s, right? So the thing is that that little boy in you that was happy, tapping into that is key. And also, my channel tenets: faith, health, knowledge, wealth. Basically those things are key to that internal happiness. When you have that internal happiness, you have two types of, you got people just are going to be attracted to you. But as far as women are going to be attracted to you. Is two types of women that's going to be attracted to that internal happiness. The woman that actually wants to destroy your happiness, You know, some people would call that type of woman, you know, all kind of different things, but you know, that is one type. The second type is the woman is happy herself and she wants somebody to make her happier. Okay. You know, that is something that if it doesn't have, I didn't say anything about money. You know, it's internal happiness, you know, being content, you know, having a plan and executing it and it's working. That's also key to that. And then, you know, basically having that internal happiness. I see rich people. I see people that have way more assets than I have, you know, that are fucking not happy. Okay, I can't understand it, but they're not happy. Guess what? I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel good. I'm healthy. That is also key. You know, like I say, faith, health, knowledge, wealth. Like basically, I believe. You know, the sun came up today. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically, I am very, very much happy. Am I happy every day? No, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's cap, right? But being happy inside, being internally happy, knowing that you the man, you know, basically it basically helps with attraction. Okay, so that's something to think about, because when you're happy, when you're doing the things you like doing, like I'm going to get back to eventually playing basketball. I used to play basketball all day. I'm gonna get back playing basketball. When I was a youth, when I was my teenage years, I used to play basketball all day. I'm gonna get back to playing basketball, because tapping into that little boy that was happy is definitely a key to that adult that's fucking upset as hell and unhappy. Okay, this is all I'm gonna leave you with. You know, the earlier stream was definitely the struggle, but you know, this is what I have for you.